What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to go around the wrist over your head.
Baby, hit it.
What's up, everybody? So this is kind of a follow-up from the around the wrist tutorial that we did last week, and you're going to definitely need to know how to do that first before you get into this move because it's a decent amount harder than the regular around the wrist. So if you haven't watched that video, the link will be in the description right at the top, so you can go watch that first and then come back to this video. So last week, again, we covered rolling one way around the wrist and the other way around the wrist. Now this is basically the same thing, except it's going to be over top of your head, so the gravity is going to be pushing down on it, so that's why it's a little bit harder. So I'm going to explain one way, and then obviously the other way would be the exact same thing as the regular around the wrist tutorial, except it's over your head. So you're going to start from behind the back, and you're going to bring the bow out with whichever side you want to do it with. The main side people do this move with is the right arm, because that's just kind of the way you're going if you're going into a strike. You can do this with the left arm, it's just a little bit more awkward. But what you're going to do is you're going to bring the bow out from behind your back, and as you can see, it's kind of at the bottom of my grip. And we're going to do the second form of the around the wrist that I showed you guys how to do in the last video, but over top of your head. So you're going to bring it up, and basically you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to twist and let the bow go. So it's going to do the exact same thing. It's going to wrap around your hand, and you're going to catch it in between your thumb and your first finger. But again, it's going to be flat over top of your head. This move will look better the more flat it is. So some people, at first when doing it, it'll kind of be like out to the side and stuff, which is okay. But as you do it more, you want to gradually get it so it's flat and close to your head, obviously, without hitting it. So again, from behind the back, we're just going to slowly bring it out to this point, and then this is where you're going to let go. The bow is going to wrap around the back of your hand, and then in between your thumb and your finger, and you're going to catch it. So again, this is going to be a ton easier if you go decently fast. Again, don't go like full speed the first time you try it, because it'll go flying across the room. But you want to try it at like a decent speed so it just can go around enough. Because if you go too slow, it's just going to fall and hit you in the head. So again, one more time, kind of slow, behind the back, bringing it out, around and down. And you can do the same thing with the other side and down as well. It's the same thing, so you're just basically applying what you did in the regular around the wrist, but over the head at a decent speed. So this move is a little bit hard, so don't expect to get this one at first. But again, it's basically the same thing as around the wrist, just flat, so you have to do it at a good speed. Again, it is pretty tricky, but you should get it after trying it a decent amount of time. Hopefully this helped you guys out. If you have any questions, again, leave them in any form of social media. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Everybody like, hey, are you ready to go?